This belter of a video was brought to you by Squarespace. From online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is a perfect place to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. Hello and welcome back to CGTV. More specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a very impromptu video. A video that I've literally not planned at all. There's not much planning that goes into a lot of these videos, but this one is very sporadic. I'm here today at Ferrari Greypool, Nottingham, because a friend of mine, Stefan, is collecting a new Ferrari. Now, there is a lot of backstory to this, perhaps which I'll explain in this video, potentially in another video, as to why I'm coming with him and doing this. I've driven up here today in the Range Rover to this dealership because he's collecting an F12. He DM'd me the other day on Instagram saying, I'm getting out of my car and I'm buying an F12. And the car that he's getting out of was a car very close to my heart. More on that very shortly, and some of you, if you go on his Instagram, will kind of guess what may have happened. However, he's here today to collect a Ferrari, one of my favourite Ferraris probably of all time, and if you're a viewer of this channel, probably a car that you guys love as well. I know it gets a lot of love on this channel. Let's have a little look around first and foremost, and then we'll crack on with the collection. Outside in the customer parking then, this has caught my eye actually, 348 TS, Koyo interior I believe, manual gated box, lovely stuff. There's just something so cool about this. Absolutely love these. A potential in the garage at some point. They get a bit smelly about filming indoors, so I'm not going to run around with the camera indoors, although I have had my camera on there a little bit. There is a car up here that I wanted to show you. They've got this pista outside. There are a lot of pistas about, and you can nick them for good money now, but look how good that looks. Very nice spec. I love the fact they've gone chilled on the calipers. They've not been shouty with the calipers, not been shouty with the interior. I think this is maybe Rosso F1, maybe Rosso Fuoco, but really cool. Anyway, let us go then. The covers have come off indoors. I don't want to annoy people too much, so I wasn't running around with the camera in there, but the cover has been taken off. The car is actually out the front, right there. So stroll around the front. Obviously, there's a Maserati dealership here as well. I don't really think any of you care about that. I certainly don't. Very little interest. We've actually got the guys from STC filming today as well. They are a supercar club, so they're here filming stuff as well. Stefan's actually a member of that club, so there will be a video on their channel of this as well. We've got Brad here. Hello. Are you going to charge me an appearance fee for this? Yes. Yeah. Not like to buy with these. Here is Stefan's F12 then. It is in Bianco white, but crucially, it has got the good wheels. I don't know the technical term for these, but these wheels are key goods. They're not black as well. It's exactly the same finish, actually in calipers, as my F12. It's got brand new rubber on it here from Ferrari Greypool, Nottingham, the whole way around, and it just looks absolutely incredible. I love these. These are kind of the modern 250, the modern Daytona, and I think these are the car to have from that Pininfarina era. I just love these. You've got a really cool deal on it, and this is actually a 2017 car, one of very few cars that was produced in 2017, obviously before they discontinued it. So this is actually one of the last cars they made. This is one of the latest, newest F12s you can get. It's even newer than my one. My one's a 66 plate, and as I say, this is a 17. Very few cars. But however, Stefan's just inside actually, doing the admin, doing the expensive bit. But it gets very punchy in here. I think this is an Atelier car, but look at this interior. It is havoc in here. Hugely optioned car. You've got the passenger display over there. You've got full carbon everything. So you've got carbon vents, carbon dash, a nice mix of Alcantara and leather, contrasting stitching, carbon side sills, and these amazing carbon backed bucket seats. Well, I just think one of the best looking seats and one of the best made seats you can get in any production car. I love these seats, and they're actually surprisingly comfortable as well. Again, a rare option for these. You've got the media between the two seats there. And I think this must be Atelier, some of these options. We'll go into the back in a second and have a little look. But yes, that is definitely an Atelier option down there with the Italian flag on your 3 buttons. Full carbon wheel, carbon driving zone. What a piece of kit, unbelievable. I'm really, really pleased for him. They do look well in white. Do you know what? It's one of these cars that actually really suits most colours. You can't really get it that wrong with an F12. Come around the back then. Titanium exhaust pipes that actually pick out the silver on the front of the wheels. And you've got his private plate there as well, which you will see on his Instagram, on his last car, again, giving you a clue as to what may have happened. The bright sparks out there amongst you all worked out what has happened. We're going to get Stefan out in a second, and I may or may not shove the camera in his face. Now, before we let Stefan get on with his life and drive off in his F12, I want to bring you some amazing benefits with Squarespace. If you've ever dreamed of setting up your own website, be it for a passion, for pleasure, or for business, you're in the perfect place with Squarespace. Squarespace has got loads of tools to help you build exactly what you want online and get the most out of it in the most time-efficient way. The first really useful feature that I'm obviously a huge fan of is the fact that you can integrate your social media really easily into a Squarespace website. You've got all the tools to enable you to do that really, really easily. The second thing, if you're a busy bee like me, you can backload content and it will upload to your website in a time-delayed way. So if you've got a busy afternoon and you've got a free afternoon, you can just dump all the content and make all the content one afternoon, and then your website will drop it all out over time and put it all on the site in a time-released, sensible way. The third thing that's really, really useful is the fact that if you're developing a website, you'll know that you actually need to develop 2 versions. One for a desktop and one from your mobile device. Most people actually view websites on mobile devices, so it's really, really key to have a mobile optimized website, and Squarespace allows you to develop both pretty much at the same time with ease. Another thing that's particularly pertinent if you're running an online business is email campaigns. Squarespace allows you to set up amazing, effective email campaigns within your website. Really, really key. And final thing that I want to touch on, you can actually set up subscriptions. And again, something that I personally use with great effect is a subscription model for Crep Chief Notify. Again, that's really, really key. It allows you to build recurring revenue and actually add huge value to your business as well. All those things and many, many more are part of the reason why Squarespace really is an unbelievable place to start and build a website. Now, as an exclusive offer for you guys, if you click the link below, you get a free trial, and when you are ready to get going, you'll get 10% off your first order with Squarespace. So get in the mix, use that specific link below, use the code below, make sure you do it all, otherwise you won't get the discount. Get clicking, enjoy, get creating, and as always, keep in touch with what you are creating. For now then, let's get back to Stefan and his lovely F12. Right then, you lot, that is that. Just a little quick collection video. Stefan is behind me. Are you happy, mate?
Absolutely ecstatic.
Absolutely. And this is your first Ferrari?
Awesome. Yeah, childhood dream.
Childhood dream, bucket list achieved. Huge congrats. And yeah, as I said at the beginning of the video and during the video, what I've been alluding to, myself and Stefan have done a deal. And those that visit his Instagram will probably work out what on earth has happened. That is all to come on the channel. But for now, huge congrats, mate.
Cheers.
Absolute pleasure. Yeah, awesome. Don't nick your hand. Go and follow him on Instagram. And the adventures of the F12 will be on there, but absolutely stunning car, 17 plate F12. It doesn't really get any better, so well done. Great buy, and yeah, happy motoring. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, blah, 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 and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.